Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading for Saturday. Every day I'm shuffling. I want to thank you all for being here, sending you so much love. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards. We're going to bring in the Lightseers Tarot and the Twin Flame Journey Messages by Mystic Moon. Now we're going to keep it very sweet, short and simple to bring in a clear message. But I want to start today with some testimonies because we've had some amazing comments. People are coming into union. People are stepping back into reunion after long periods of separation. Things are happening. Even if you can't see them happening in your own journey, you will see them happening in others' journeys. And that's a preview of what's to come. Now, we've had a beautiful, strong message coming through today in both the feminine and the masculine readings from Jesus. And the message is, judge not be judged. So there's this real message coming through today saying, don't judge others. So don't judge the time your journey is taking, or the way the masculine is going about things, or the karmic situation. Instead, have compassion and empathy for what's going on, because everything is a teacher, not just to them and what they are learning and experiencing, but what you are learning and experiencing too. Everything happens the way it's meant to for soul growth and learning. So don't judge, just be. And remember, what we give out, we get back. So if your masculine's being nasty to you or saying nasty things, they're hurting you in some way, that's the energy they are in. That says a lot about them. And it doesn't really say anything about you because you're operating in power. So it says more about them than you. So in other words, don't take it personally. And remember, what you give, you get back. Jesus says that today too. Give and it shall be given unto you. So yes, that's a very positive statement because it means when we give love, we get love, and what we give, we get back. But if the masculines are operating in pain, and this goes for you too, Divine Feminine, if you're lashing out or being nasty or saying crazy things, that's what you're going to get back. And that's why we feel so much confusion and craziness when we're acting that way. And you know how it is when we're constantly seeking validation by our twin, sending message after message, and we feel like we're going crazy. We're connecting with their social media and seeing things that are happening and it's driving us crazy. And the angel's saying, just stop. Take a moment to process what's going on. Become the observer. And remember, we get what we give. So if someone's being nasty and evil to you, if you feel like someone's sending black magic to you or sending pain to you or psychic attack, they're going to get that back. So that says more about them than it says anything about you. So be the bigger person. Remember the saying, kill them with kindness. Think about that song, Selena Gomez, kill them with kindness. And that doesn't mean you're a walkover, doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are strong because you are a leader of love and a pioneer of truth. So before I do the cards today, I want to bring in a couple of testimonies because these have really stood out to me over the last couple of days. So I've screenshot them to read them out. So the first one is by our soul sister Mimi. And she says, Liz, you would be very proud of me. The Phantom of the Opera video got me going today. But more so it's been your divine love inspired videos that prompted me to unblock my divine masculine like a scared little kid tonight. I felt this sudden intense release of this chest tension like an hour later. I've had this chest tension now in the last few days, this heaviness in my chest, especially since tuning into the radio every now and then, and the songs seem to become more and more desperate in nature and sad and longing. I felt like what I was feeling was a sign from my divine masculine. He messaged me back straight away, to my shock and my surprise. I was so afraid all this time he was going to reject me and not reply back. He said, hey, how are you? And oh my God, now he is writing to me right now. Anyway, I replied to him and I just said my truth in the most light-hearted ways. I said, I will always be with you. I feel we are one. I miss you dearly, etc. And I turned on the radio then, and then in amongst the silence, this beautiful, serene, angelic opera choir voices came on from Classic FM. I felt so emotional. The sound was of their voices. It was like utter serenity and divinity of love after trial and chaos. It felt like utter peace. I wish you had heard it. They sounded exactly like divine singing angels' voices. It sounded like a church choir. Then guess what song just happened to be on then when I went through tuning? Frank Sinatra, Something Stupid, saying I love you, I love you, I love you. And at the end of the song, and then Janet Jackson, Let's Wait a While. I feel like my angels are telling me, do not rush this connection. Let's wait a while before we go too far. That's in her song. I promise it will be worth it. Something just fell down outside. Wow. It's like the angels are getting your attention. I promise it will be worth the wait. She said, I caught it right at the end. It's a lovely, beautiful song. I am so happy at this moment, Liz. You have given me the courage to look beyond my ego and fears and just believe in love. Like you told me to do today. Thank you so much. I am now back in contact with my DM. The weight has been lifted. I feel so free and light like a butterfly. This couldn't have come at any better time, as my children start school tomorrow for the very first time. I feel so light, so free. I've learnt so much. I told my DM, do not fear this love because it's a gift from the divine. And I have no fear anymore because me and you are always in one. Last night too, I want to add one more thing. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I had these amazing visions when I closed my eyes of these big, huge butterflies coming together. Fire of the twin flame shining bright in orange and blues and pinks and yellows. I've never seen it before, and then in the early hours, I heard the voice of my twin flame speak to me. Thank you, Liz, you are a divine inspiration, I love you. It's not me that's inspiring you, it's the angels, and it's your own self. And I put in, this is so beautiful, thank you for sharing the magic that happens when we trust and believe. Isn't that just a beautiful testimony? Because it's about release. This is the energy of the full moon, the energy of release. Release all the fear. Release the blocks. Release judgment. Forgive, heal. And don't be afraid because the universe truly does have your back. Beautiful. And then we've got another message from our soul sister Jerry. And she says, I want to give a testimonial today for Liz because I feel called. When I first joined this angel family, I was looking for answers that could explain the relationship that me and my DM have had for 25 years. I knew of twin flames, but I had no clue what that really meant. And then I would watch videos and see the journey through the veil as things in readings came true. But I felt it might be me suffering from confirmation bias. So I probed deeper. I spent a lot of time helping the community and healing myself. Now my DM recognizes his status as my twin flame in the 3D world, which is super powerful. And we're both actively healing with and through each other. Now when things happen in the day, the signs are beyond imagination, and I turn on readings from Liz after seeing that they now echo the same thing. I wouldn't say this is a 3D union yet, but we're moving closer. And I'm grateful for this family and this channel for helping me see that I am not losing my mind, that this journey is real, and it's God's will that DM will find a way. Because he has no other choice than to be moved. Love and light to all on this journey. Isn't that beautiful? So 2 testimonies about the power of healing and the power of belief and the power of the magic of the angels and the universe and the way the signs and the synchronicities guide you and the way you gain power and strength on this journey to be you. And you feel illuminated and reborn. So let's do some cards. Wow. Thank you for sharing those testimonies and thank you for listening. So the energy around the connection today then. The energy around the connection. I want clear cards, please, angels. The energy around the divine feminines today. And the energy around the divine masculines today. What do we need to know? The energy around the connection. The energy around the divine feminines. Look at this. And the energy around the divine masculines, wow, jumping out the deck. So remember, whatever these cards are, today is about release. The full moon bringing in release, releasing judgment, releasing fear. Sometimes things break and fall apart so they can be rebuilt back stronger. So the energy is the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is about being at a crossroads. And sometimes it's about not seeing things clearly. So it's reminding you to see through the veil. Just like Jerry said, see through the veil. you've got these crows, which are a symbol of psychic power. And the blindfold is reminding you that you don't need to see what's going on because you feel what's going on. Sometimes our mind drives us crazy and we get overwhelmed. There's too much going on in our mind, so we have to take that step back. So the Two of Swords is saying to you, you're at a crossroads now. You have a choice. Do you choose peace and love and magic, and that puts you into power? Or do you choose to remain stuck where you are? Change your life now. And this is a huge sign the masculines are starting to see through their 3D world. And remember, they see through their 3D world, which means they experience things in their world that show them the truth and guide them on and help them to understand. So they learn through their physical 3D world and their experiences. Like Neo woke up from the Matrix in that way. He realised that something wasn't quite right because of the experiences he was having. Whereas the Divine Feminine realises through spiritual truth and understanding that truth and doing healing and working with community. And that's what Trinity did in the Matrix, because she was working with Morpheus, already awoken and aware. She led Neo to where he was meant to be. And that's what we do as Divine Feminines. We are leaders, lighthouses, power. So we don't need to do much at all apart from be ourselves and shine bright. And when we do that, the universe does the rest and takes all the confusion away to bring in clarity. And we've got your beauty still moves me. So this is also a message that the masculine is moved by you. That means moved as in, wow, you make them feel things they've never felt, but you also move them forward. You move them towards a new beginning, to a new way of life. You move them into the next phase of their journey. And if you've been seeing the number 555, that's why. Your beauty still moves me. And this is also about when we look around at our day and we see things in the eyes of love through beauty. Things make a lot of sense. So every day on my journey, I get blown away by the power of heaven. The way the cards repeat, the way the messages come in, the signs, the synchronicities, the way we're constantly shown that this journey is real and that we are loved and safe. And the beauty of that moves me every single day. It moves me forward in my life, but it also moves me inside and it gives me power. And this is the same with you. So your beauty moves your masculine. But this is also you seeing the beauty in all things and the sun's come out. Remember, after the rain and the chaos, the sun comes out again. This too, whatever you're going through, shall pass, because better times are ahead. So the spirit animal today around the connection is the crow, because the crow is waking us up. And you know, sometimes we hear the crow and we think, what is that? And crows are mysterious. So crows also reveal secrets and open us up to the truth. So for the Divine Feminine, we've got, I want to be authentic, I am no longer afraid. And this is what Mimi just spoke about with, she wanted to be authentic. That means she wanted to unblock her twin and express herself. She was no longer afraid. And I feel that she may have been operating in masculine energy at the same time, because the masculines block the feminine sometimes. Sometimes the feminines block the masculine because the masculines block the feminine, and it's in a way of protection or blocking so we don't see what's going on because it's painful. But we realise that blocking and holding on to resentment and pain does not serve the journey. We have to step out and be authentic and live from our power. And that means we don't need to block anyone or hold on to pain. We just raise up our vibration and we feel stronger and alive. So this is you, Divine Feminine, saying, I want to be authentic because I'm no longer afraid. So you don't care about what people think anymore. This is you being you. And this is another reason why you may be at a crossroads in your life, because it may be that time to walk away from a karmic partner. It may be that time to quit your job. It may be that time to tell people how you really feel and be you. And they give me fear around that. I am no longer afraid. I want to be authentic. I want to be me. And that's why you're walking away from things that don't serve you. So Divine Feminine, I feel this is also a huge sign that you are walking away. You may decide to put a boundary down, a natural boundary, and walk away from your twin until they are able to give to you all the love that you deserve. You may be walking away from all the fear and the doubt and the struggle and the illusion and all the crazy things that go around in your mind. And this is a day of release. So I feel you're moving on from the struggle today. You're feeling better, feeling alive. And that's also because you have soul family around you. People who connect with you and keep you strong. People who show you the best is yet to come. So the Three of Cups is about celebration. And it's about reunion. Because again, you're seeing these things taking place in the lives of your soul sisters and your soul brothers and your soul family. You know you're being connected and guided and protected. So look at the stars above you. Looking at the stars. Maybe some of you are going out today. Spending time with soul family. It's people who you love. You know, going out with the girls or spending time with the guys if you're a guy. But being guided. Remembering that you are the star of your own show. And that you are always connected. That you are always under the same sky. And the Two of Pentacles is balance. So I love again that we've got 2-2, 22-22 or 2-2-2. Big sign of universal power. Balance coming in. So, you know, sometimes we have to walk away from the pain because we need balance. We need to feel peace. That's why separation can come in. That's why we need to give back to ourselves. Because if you're over giving, it's time to give to you. So Divine Feminine, there's no need to be afraid of this journey or to feel worried about what's to come or panic over things because the universe has got your back. For the masculine, we've got the Four of Cups. You know, they're bored, especially if they're in a marriage. They show me the rings there. So if they are, you know, that they are bowls, but they show me as rings. So, you know, if they are in a marriage, they're fed up with that. They're bored. They're frustrated. They want to walk away. And they are saying no other compares to you. So everything they go through on their journey teaches them that no other compares to you. Sometimes they jump into relationships to learn that lesson. I miss you regardless of how things seem. And he is. Your masculine is missing you today. Sitting there, contemplating, thinking, working things out because your beauty still moves them. And they are at a crossroads in their life, deciding what to do. Thinking about the future, planning, plotting, working things out. So the energy today is to not judge them. To remember, they are struggling too and healing too and understanding too. And they are learning who they are. So remember, magic happens in the silence. If you think he doesn't care about you, think again. If you think he's busy with his karmic partner, think again. Because no other compares to you. And he's working out what to do. He's sitting there thinking, he's fed up, he's miserable, he's frustrated. He's got time on his hands today to work things out and understand. And that's why he's saying to you, I miss you regardless of how things seem. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So this is mirrored energy today. Feeling the need to get out there and be yourself and express yourself and show the world the real you. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.